Hello.
Hello.
I just loved seeing Fire's hand pop out of nowhere.
Also, surprise cat.
Yeah, he just immediately jumped on me.
Neither
you,
of the
cat.
cats have come to say hello to me. I don't know what Nine did to the cats, but they didn't want to say hi to me yet.
No. Anyways, hello. Welcome. We're currently. Yes.
Sorry, I looked at your layout and I love how it just has no
at
the bottom.
Just ironic that that's the side that got uncovered. Mm-hmm. I thought about changing it so that it did, but it would just say yes, and then I don't know what that means. Look, Ouija boards, okay? They have yes and no.
We tried to talk to Joel, and God said no.
Yeah, no, in the clouds too. Anyways, welcome back, everybody. Fire will be here shortly, and Pyro is running a tad bit late, but we'll have him jump in right away here. So it's just, us girls at the moment. Look at that. Anyways, so to do a quick recap, last time on Princess Apocalypse with the Ditherers of Dismay, we're having yet another never-ending day of stress. The wonderful troop got back to the material plane, essentially, the surface, after defeating Gar, learned of information happening on the surface, events, finding out that they had been gone for a number of days, that Shalar, or from Shalar, and in that moment, Zephyr, you had gotten a magical message via the sending stones from Elazar, saying that they were currently being under attack or pursued by the Order of the Eternal Flame. Amdrus, finding new magic, teleported you guys to River Pass, where as you stepped out, strong winds hit you and the smell of smoke and fire was in the air. The immediate look around, because of the wind and the direction it was going, you didn't see any smoke. So you decided to take to the air. I think for the first time, which was very exciting. Turning into a giant eagle, you Zephyr, and you also turning Amdrus into a giant eagle. You guys took off to fly over the large bridge on River Pass to see much of the town. Well, I shouldn't say much. Sections of the town ablaze, smoke coming. The inn, the Watchful Night Inn, being one of them. You saw some of the Order grabbing people and dragging them. You saw one of which that was grabbed. It was an older man, the one that was owned like the general store kind of stables kind of location, which you guys have done business before, but prompting to rush for Hara and Elazar and the kids being a higher priority. The two birds, the only ones that saw really anything, pushed. With the help of Atium kind of keeping the wind or moving the strong wind in a direction that would help you guys very quickly, within the hour of time, or the allotted time for polymorph anyways, you guys flew across what would have been gorgeous sights of the Blooming Vale from high up, but was covered by much smoke and burn scars, until you got to the place where Hara's roadside inn was located. You saw it fully ablaze as well. Upon kind of staying and looking for a little bit, you could see that what seemed to be a fire elemental in the burning building of Hara's inn, as well as other figures and a four-legged, canine-like figure within all the smoke and fire. Instead, once again, deeming Elazar, Hara, and the kids a higher priority, you continued to push. And in you pushing, you watched Hara's roadside inn fully collapse and break. Returned to Ash. We get a little junky cat and little toe beans. It's great.
It's an emotional support cat.
Yes. She's like, no. You guys continue pushing as the polymorph spell was fading. Amdrus, you dip to the ground just in time to transform back and land. Along with Amethyst. And with that, Zephyr, along with Atim and Joel, continued on to scout forward, seeing more of these scarred earth, whether from a fire elemental traveling through or fire spells going off. You saw the hills kind of get more prominent and a bit more rocky as you followed that trail to a localized kind of rocky area where you had found or could see one of those fire elementals and many figures walking back. You had turned around to catch Amdrus and Amethyst, who Amethyst you flew, and then Amdrus was picked up, as apparently is an ongoing theme with Amdrus is to be picked up by giant birds, and flown towards as fast as possible. With that, you let go of Amdrus and flew overhead as a battle ensued. It was not stealthy, they knew you were coming. And you had gotten there just in time, but not quite enough time for one of the hellhounds that they had to sniff out the hiding Elazar, Hara, and children. A stressful battle was ensued. You guys being half burnt out already from a big battle, having another one and so much stress so soon after so many things, it's been quite a lot. Hara, with some incredibly good rolls, barely made it out alive. And with a help of you, Zephyr, the wildfire druid you are, seeing the tiny spark of flame that was left in Elazar, you were able to ignite it. And something happened. A flame ignited from him, and thus came his powers back once more. But almost more so. And in this kind of burning look, you could sense that he was able to heal Hara, who had been knocked, but just barely not dead, which was great, and able to take out the remaining hellhounds, where you then joined back in Elazar following, telling Hara and the kids to run. He joined in, and there seemed to be something, a connection between him and Joel as well. Healing was amplified, resistance were had. A lot was happening, and with bursts of power from him, he was able to smite the fuck out of elementals. Why paladins are fucking broken. Doing like 70 something damage in one round. It was wild. And you guys took quick work of the rest of the people. Amdrus, you fighting the caster, which had a flame shield on, died from a burst of fire. Or got knocked, sorry, not died. Knocked. And in that moment, you gave in to some kind of cold primal power. It expended you and exhausted you, but it brought you back with this kind of icicle armor that had formed over your body, allowing you to finish what you had started and to kill that caster. And last session, I had kind of sped things up. I'm really bad for that, and I apologize, to kind of wrap up the scene, but I'm going to kind of stop for a moment and pull it back again. In that moment of Amdrus coming back up, Zephyr, you had ran over as Amethyst was bleeding from a bolt that ripped through her side. Amethyst, you had flown down. Did you guys calculate that healing? Did you roll it? Was that all done last session?
Oh. Like my healing?
Yeah, because Zephyr told you to come down to heal you, and I don't know if you had marked it and actually healed it. If not, you can.
I have 24 health, so I'm assuming no.
Okay. So, Zephyr, in that moment when Amethyst flew down, you were going to heal her, what were you going to do? Just like a cure wounds? I think you're muted there.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I used Cure Wounds last session because it's marked off, so I can just re-roll it.
Yeah,
though.
just re-roll it. I believe in this. I think you guys were out.
In the
Yeah.
aura.
No, I think you guys were just out of the aura. I think at that
Okay,
point.
well I got max anyways.
Okay, well, okay. You would still get the D8 or the extra.
I didn't know. That's what I was wondering if it was gonna be any extra.
Yes, because yeah, Elazar is counting as Zephyr out as you kind of used the flame of Zephyr to spark his power spark. Zindig, sorry, fuck me, sorry.
Okay. 8, 4, 16.
Nice. Thanks.
All right, yeah. So gaining 6 and the stopping of the bleeding.
Wait, I forgot. I had to add one more thing.
You do have the D4 as well. Yes.
Yeah, I did the D4. I didn't do the other D8. So then add 6 more. So 22.
And another one. Hopefully you're feeling much better now. She almost doubled your hit points and one cure wounds.
Did you say another D6?
Another 6.
Another 6 points.
Another 6. Okay, sorry.
So it's 22 in total.
Yeah, so almost doubling
Cool.
your
I am A-okay.
Zephyr, you're like a glass cannon, but for like healing. Just a cannon of healing. It's great. In that moment, Amdrus, as you kind of just pulverize the body of this guy in this kind of primal rage, coming back to it, Amethyst or Atim kind of on the rock still. You guys looked over as Joel kind of was walking back and seeing Zephyr that you had healed Amethyst and seeing that Amdrus had finished the fight. There we go. Elazar had turned back around to give one more healing to Joel. And in that moment, as you guys were
don't wait, stop. No, it's a bad thing.
As you guys were walking kind of back where the calm was happening, I think it was technically still during your little rampage, so I don't know if you would quite pick up on it, Amdrus, and maybe not Atim, but Zephyr and Amethyst for sure. You notice as you see the light, the healing magic of a Cure Wounds spell kind of fly off or kind of come off of Elazar and into Joel. And then was in that moment, the light kind of glowed around him and then suddenly darkened. And just like that, the body drops. And Elazar, kind of shocked, turned around and said, I don't know what happened. I just tried to heal him. And in that moment, Zephyr, Amethyst, what you doing?
I would panic probably, and if the healing spirit isn't on Joel, I'd probably throw it back on him and then try to cast another first level Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. So as you run over, you can move the healing spirit, and the healing spirit seems to dance, but you can feel it not healing. Like it isn't giving any of the energy. Do you still run up and try to Cure Wound?
Yeah, because right now I don't know what's going on. Well, because I guess actually instead, just for flavor, because I know I can't actually, I would probably try to do Revivify. But knowing how exhausted I would be, like, it's not taking. But she's trying to put in all of her energy to just try.
Okay.
Because she has no idea what's going on.
Trying to find, do you have any 3rd or 4th or 5th level spell slots left?
No, absolutely none.
Yeah, so trying to find, so trying to find that magic, and even knowing that you don't quite have enough supplies, enough diamonds for it, you kind of pull out what you had left and realize very quickly as the healing's not working, just feeling his body has gone cold, like really quickly. Yes. What's that?
Fuck, never mind. No, I think it's already been used. Because it's still been like one day, right?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
still the
The
same
star.
day. Yeah.
Yeah. Still the morning or like early afternoon too.
I mean, yeah. At this point, it's
Yeah.
like midday, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys came back at about like just before noon, and then teleported and travel. So you're a little past.
Is there like any way that I can almost transfer power to Zephyr? Because I have 1 spell slot left. And it's technically a 5th level spell slot.
That is true.
Could we take an L on that? We'll just call it a 3rd or a 4th, and then just take that L.
I
Like,
don't.
you know, we don't want the full 5th. We'll negotiate for a 3rd.
I do.
For Revivify.
I appreciate it. I don't think there is a way for you to transfer that magic, unfortunately.
Beans.
As it's also not.
Just say you hate Joel.
It's also not really your magic to give. It's a gift given to you. So.
Yeah, and I'm just passing along the kindness. Like.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm completely tapped on spell slots. I got nothing left on me.
I have 1 spell slot. But I can't even do anything with it.
In that moment of focusing and seeing if you can, you feel it kind of just not quite working. And Zephyr, you can feel that you just don't have enough energy to conjure that kind of magic. And that panic sits in.
Then I would like to do... Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say something. Go ahead.
I want to do like a Arcana check to see like what the fuck happened.
Are you sure? Yeah.
Cause like all I saw was 23.
23. In this moment of you kind of looking, and you kind of look up at Elazar too, who's just kind of standing there like shocked, like he was just here to help, and it went very badly, and he is very shocked and very worried and panicked, and you can see that he's trying to keep his cool, but you can see it that he's just like, oh, shit. And you're kind of looking, and I will say, like, do you ask Elazar anything, or do you just kind of start looking and trying to like assess the situation?
I would probably talking to Elazar.
Okay.
What did you do?
No.
I feel like Amethyst right now is just so emotionally drained.
Yeah, so you're
that
just
she's
kind of
like,
just trying to focus.
in shock.
Okay. You're just trying to focus, trying to figure out what happened. You're just going through, you're almost mentally asking anyone else, you know, that's mentally up there that might have answers, and you're just trying to figure it out. Zephyr, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, to Elazar, in her panic, she's, you know, freaking out. She's saying, like, he can't be dead. He can't be dead. What, is there something that we can do? Like, to Elazar, seeing if he knew anything.
I mean, Elazar would just kind of I don't know. I just tried to heal him, and something
But is there,
went
like,
wrong.
a place we can go? Like, I'm so tired. I know I can do it. I can't do it in this moment, but there's gotta be a way to save him.
I don't know. I don't know, little bird. I don't know people that have that skill. The only thing I could think of is in the order.
She's gonna look over to Amdrus and shout your names. Amdrus? Amethyst? Is there anything?
Amethyst can't do shit. I have nothing like that.
Please, can you guys ask your, like, patrons or whoever, like, for something?
I'm like way on the other side of a rock, right? Like
Yes.
I can't see anything.
I mean,
Never
you
mind,
can't
I'm
see.
not
You could hear if Zephyr is like
Um,
shouting. You could hear it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can
think at that
also-
moment.
I'd probably look over at Amdrus and cast Mind Link.
Oh, okay.
That way to just be like, Joel's down. You should probably come over. To let
And you
him know.
just when you look at when you look at Amdrus, you see him like on his, like he's like sitting, he's like on his knees, like sitting on his legs, and he's just completely, he's just barely holding himself up with like 2 arms and like the hammer. He's just like, sorry, Joel's down. Joel, what happened? Where's Joel?
I feel like Atim at that point is probably also helping you up, as he's kind of saw everything and probably came over, I would assume. Which Pyro should be here right away. So,
Yeah.
And yeah, Amethyst will just respond and just be like, Elazar tried to heal him, but something happened. So do I get anything though from like what
I will say
he's,
is,
like,
as you're looking
from what
over,
he's seen?
you had kind of seen that kind of dark, almost like the light kind of grew out of it and then went dark and pulled back in. And I will say, as you're kind of thinking over this and thinking and just anything, any knowledge you can think of, I will say, because you got over a 20, the most I will give you, it almost, when the light kind of went dark and pulled in, it almost pulled down to his side.
His dick's cursed.
Yes.
Sorry.
His dick
I'm
is down
sorry.
to the side of him. Mm-hmm. Canon.
Famously has a dick.
And you start looking over, and I don't know exactly what he would have on his side, but I know he was using his mace, so that's probably fallen down. There is probably, I don't know if he has potions or anything. There is the dagger. He has a few things that are on like kind of his belt. And I will say, as you kind of go over there, there is almost like the dagger itself kind of naturally just kind of shimmers off of light. And it almost just seems to be ever so brighter and warmer to the touch. As if happy. I'll give that, because you got over a 20.
The dagger's happy?
Almost. As if so.
I'm going to use detect magic on the dagger.
Okay. You focus, and immediately you sense the magic of this dagger. It seems... You can... I mean, you know it's magical. So it makes sense. It has this... I guess, like... It would have, like, an evocation, I guess. But also necromancy that you're sensing off of it. These kind of waves. Pulses. Almost like a heartbeat.
Anyone upstairs have any comments?
They seem just as confused. They're not sure.
I think I would be getting towards Joel and everybody at this point, right?
Yeah, at this point, you and Atim would be kind of rushing, or as quickly as you could, having 2 points of exhaustion. I think your speed is halved. So, like, as quickly as you guys can to move over to them, and you would see everyone huddled over.
Yeah. Okay. Well, beans. I want to grab Elazar.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to, like, shake him really hard and just like, what did you do, you sly bastard? You working for them again, huh? They get to you, this is what you do? We save your life and this is how you repay us?
Amdrus.
You will just see him. I don't know. And kind of in that moment of you, he's kind of just like letting you kind of shake him, and he kind of like grabs your wrists, and he's pretty strong, and you're kind of tired, and he kind of just gently pulls you off of him. And he just goes, I don't know, but he'll look to you, Zephyr. And he'll go, little bird, I don't know what you did, but I can, whatever you did, I feel more power than ever coursing through me.
Then you can bring him back.
I might. I may have the power, but I can feel it fleeting as we talk. I do not know how long I have, and I've never done it.
Try with whatever you can.
I'm going to like grab Joel's body because I know he's still got that fucking necklace on him somewhere. Because I don't think we ever burned that.
The necklace? Oh, the
diamond necklace that he fucking was like bougie about all the time.
Oh no, that was used for Cain way back in the day.
Oh,
We do have a really big diamond though. I think it's in the bag.
Joel has a bunch of diamonds on him too.
I was gonna say, I think Joel has all the diamonds because there's no reason why any of us would carry it. It was like Joel and Zephyr should have the diamonds.
It might be, yeah. In that
like
point,
search Joel's shit.
Well, I was gonna say in that point, Zephyr, I had described that you had kind of pulled them out to try to cast this, knowing you couldn't. So they would be kind of off to the side.
Oh, okay. I will gather them up and like put them in Elzar's hand. Like, you make this right.
Around diamonds. Okay. So yeah.
I will say, you guys make perception checks.
Beans.
15.
22?
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Damn. Okay.
I am emotionally drained, but I am attentive as fuck.
You're drained, but everything going on, you're just so heightened and paying attention. Ears up if you had
18.
ears. 18. And sorry, Zephyr, what did you get?
I only got a 9.
14.
Sorry?
14.
14. I just heard teen every time, so I apologize.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Sorry.
It's okay. I would say Amdrus and Amethyst, as this is happening, and Zephyr, as like Elzar is kind of talking to you and not sure what to do. Amdrus, and especially Amethyst, you would hear and you would notice there is a figure, a small figure walking towards you guys. And Amethyst, immediately you notice many other smaller figures following, clutched. And you see Hara and the kids moving towards you guys. And kind of concerned and stressed. You'll see her just go, What's going on? What happened?
I'm like immediately going to just like jump up so that, I don't traumatize these children further.
Mm-hmm.
And just like run over and just kind of like whisper in Hara's ears and just kind of say that like Joel's down and we're trying to figure something out. I don't know if she wants to bring her children over.
Yeah, I definitely want to like when I see them too, I definitely want to like look at Elazar and be like, you handle this. And I will go over to the kids and like, I'm all bloody and beaten and like, I'm just gonna be like, come on, children. Have I told you the story of how your uncle?
Oh my lord!
No, I mean, God, yes, I could, but they were there. No, I just want to be like, have I told you the story about how your uncle Amdrus and his friends here fought off a pirate ghost ship? It's true. Happened just yesterday. I want to like try to regale them with.
You can see. I would say you can see that like Hara has walked, and you can see like the three youngest ones are like clutching to her, like holding her like shirt or her pants or her hand as they're kind of moving. And you'll see two of them have been scared, but seeing that and even though you're bloodied and everything, they're just kind of like, oh, no, that sounds cool. And they kind of start to distract, and she kind of smiles towards you, Amdrus. You can see the two older ones are like looking and they can see it, and they're seeing this. And she'll just turn to Rico, the oldest one, and we'll just go, please, just keep your brothers and sisters over here, okay? And he'll kind of nod, and they'll kind of gather, and if you stay Amdrus, they'll kind of help
I'll
push them to you guys off to the side, and Hara kind of is jogging up back with everybody.
I'll grab the two older ones, and I'm like, you're gonna help me reenact it because I'm hurting. You're gonna play the role of, and I'm just gonna like, as we're like walking away, just kind of assign them characters.
And you you can hear one of them go like, "Are you okay, Mr. Amdrus?" Like
just
as
don't, just don't hug too tight. We'll be all right.
One of them is definitely like holding onto your pant leg and like totally is gripping way too hard, and you're like, "Ow!" Walking by. And Amethyst, you kind of bring.
That's gonna be my last.
Yeah.
My last hit point, just being hugged to death.
Yeah. The ice bursts and they all just die. Just kidding. Because you still have your armor.
Stop trying to kill children.
Kidding. And Hara kind of comes
God,
up.
that's right. I still have the armor of Amethyst on.
You do, yes. It lasts for I think an hour, so.
Yeah. I just have really cool ice armor on.
Yeah. And Hara kind of coming up to everybody. And she.
I will say to Amdrus right before he like takes off, like, I'll keep you posted via brain stuff.
Gotcha.
Okay. And as you kind of go over, you can hear Zephyr Eller just goes, I don't know if I can do this. And he seems very worried, and he seems to want to help, but he will just kind of be like kneeling kind of next to you, Zephyr, and just be like, I don't know if it would be better if we found somebody that knows what they're doing.
Do you have any like ideas where? Like I don't know who else can do this kind of magic.
I don't know either. And yeah, Amethyst, you and Hara kind of pull up, and Hara just like, you can see the tears starting to well in her eyes immediately. And she kind of kneels down. She goes and grabs like Joel's hand, and she goes, "Oh no, oh." And she'll look towards all of you, just kind of worried, and goes, "Is there anything I can do? I don't have any magic like you all."
Do you know of a place that we could go? I mean, from any travelers that have stopped by, have you heard anything?
I mean, Kaiman, I'm sure. Kaiman has all sorts of powerful people. There's the cathedral. I'm sure there's somebody that could do it there.
I'm gonna look over at Amdrus.
I'm fully telling a story right now. I'm.
Oh, you're gone. I forgot.
Yeah.
I'll look at Amdrus.
You turn over, look at me, and I am like
doing jazz hands.
I mean, I guess the history, it doesn't seem like it's the best, but if that's the only shot we have.
Kind of in that, I guess. I was really hoping to stall long enough for Pyro to get here. But in that, Elazar,
and we're going to break.
Yeah, and early break. No, Elazar will just kind of go, I mean, if I'm to do it, time is ticking very quickly. We need to do it now. We need to make a decision.
I would try it, like, please.
Okay.
Give it all you can. It's worth a shot.
You'll see him kind of close his eyes, and you'll see this almost like shimmer come across him and his scales. And you will see a similar shimmer start to glow on Joel's shield, kind of matching it very slightly. And as he kind of brings out his hands and the glow kind of comes, he just goes, I can't tell if it's...
Help in any way?
Something... What? Sorry?
Can I help in any way?
Sure. How would you like to help?
I would say that if Elazar is kind of like doing whatever, I think I would probably like touch him, like being next to him, probably like touch his shoulder, touch his arm to kind of like try to like pull as much energy as I can and like push it in, like towards Elazar, like thinking like really hard about like what I'm doing, focusing and like trying to like keep on thinking about like the revivify rev- re- reviving Joel. There we go with the revivify spell.
Okay. Make a wisdom check, just straight wisdom.
I would like to ask Zaina if there is any way that I can also assist.
Okay, make
19.
a charisma check. Just adding your charisma.
Oh, heck.
19 for me.
Oh, Pyro is delayed. of course.
17.
17 and 19. In that kind of moment, Zephyr, you kind of put your hand on his arm or shoulder and kind of concentrate, and you're kind of talking him. You've literally done this to Joel earlier, and you're kind of talking and talking what to expect and what to say, or what to do, and you will see as this is happening, Elazar goes, saying amount of like, looking and finding essentially the connection that Joel has, his soul connected to his body, and you kind of have to grab that and bring it back, and he'll say, I don't feel anything. It's just cold, empty. And in that, Amethyst, you're kind of asking, and you'll hear Zaina kind of she's been silent, but you can almost feel that she's been trying to think. Same with Hitara, honestly. And Zaina will go, yes. Oh, a friend has joined.
We have a friend.
Pyro.
Silence. What?
Hi.
Hello. So glad you
Goodness.
can make it.
Thanks.
Oh god. Oh. Coco, if I can ask you to not have your camera on anymore, hopefully things will reset. If you're listening. Perfect. Hey, I did it correctly. I love that. Thank you.
Yay.
Pyro, I assume you've not been listening. So basically, you guys are all huddled around Joel's dead body. Hara and the kids have come up. Amdrus has distracted the children with a story. Hara's there, kind of crying. You guys have decided what to do, whether you bring in Kaiman. Elazar mentioned whatever Zephyr had done. He feels a lot more power than he's ever had, but it's very quickly leaving. So they decided for Elazar to see if he can revivify. And in this moment of golden light, of Zephyr, him and Zephyr, or Zephyr leading him through this, he mentions he can't feel his soul. It's like it's cold and dark. So there's just like loud explosions happening outside. What the heck? And in that moment, Amethyst, you'll hear Zaina go, or no, it would be Hitara, not Zaina. It'd be Hitara goes, the dagger. And you look down, and it feels still warm, if you are still holding it, or if you touch it again.
Yeah.
It still feels warm. You had felt it before, and it was not warm. It was a dagger. Anything you were doing at team? Sorry.
What do you mean? What do you mean the dagger?
You say that, and Elazar looks up at you. Because you say it out loud, obviously, I assume. And Elazar kind of looks up at you and goes, what do you mean? What about the dagger?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Something about the dagger. The dagger's warm.
And you'll see him kind of think.
Could we freeze it?
No. Not that kind of warm. Like, just warm.
Like, with life? Kind of warm? Like
she's
the
like,
dagger's alive.
she's like staring off into space, like expectantly, like elaborate.
In that moment, I will recall to the end of last session that I had made a roll. And I know Fire and Pyro here can attest. I believe it was an 18. Do you remember?
Yes.
Okay. In that chance, Elazar will
Yes.
look up and he'll go, when he seemed to die, kind of looks awkwardly because I've seen many people die in front of me. Light fades. It's almost like the light in his eyes dropped. And I think to that. And he'll point towards the dagger. And anyone that is proficient in Arcana can roll an Arcana check if you'd like.
That me.
It me.
So if we destroy it, what would that do?
24.
Not a thing.
It's like, huh?
Head empty, no thoughts.
Yep.
Amethyst, in that moment, you start to think, and Zaina and Hatara start to kind of think, and you start to get the ideas of, if this dagger was cursed and had stolen his soul, that would explain why the body seems empty.
So if we remove the curse, the soul is free.
That you don't know. It could get rid of the soul forever, dispelling any grip it has on the soul, which could help. But your minute of this body has been very extended, and it would take much longer than that. If it is a curse that steals a soul, it is much harder than, simple as a dispel or remove curse.
I think his soul is in the dagger.
Huh. Okay.
I think
What happens if we destroy it?
I don't know.
I'm gonna make a little roll. Okay. Shit. I will tell you, I rolled an 18. In that, Elazar goes, well, there seems to be some kind of connection between me and Joel. Looking again at you, Zephyr, saying, whatever you had done, it seemed amplified when we were close. Perhaps I can do something? But I do not know what it means, and I do not know how...
I mean, it's always worth a shot. If you guys are connected in some way, I'm sure it can help, or at least give us hints.
And you'll see that magic had been expelled. The attempt of Revivify had been expelled. But, because I actually properly statted him out, because I forgot to last time, he still has 1/4 and 1/5 level spell. And you will see him kind of look and goes... He'll think, and he'll concentrate, and he'll just go, perhaps in the little time we have left of whatever power I have, I might be able to help you get the soul out. You all know him well. Perhaps your connection can get the soul out. As my computer is like being weird, like flashing. And he just kind of looks through you guys and goes, but I do not think these diamonds are enough.
What do we need?
Well, I can attempt it again, but I might need
Well,
your help
of
getting his
course.
soul. And you will say, sorry, Pyro.
Oh,
or someone.
I was gonna say, like, I can still help.
Okay.
Perhaps with removing the curse.
We can try. And in that, you will see all of the kind of seeing Hara. You can see kind of clench her jaw, and she goes, How much diamonds do you need? And he goes, How much is this that you have? Looking towards you guys's and.
Well, we
diamonds
have
you
one that's worth like 5,000.
500.
500.
Oh, 500. Sorry. 500
that
gold.
one-
550.
No, that one was used. You have a total of 250, and then you do have the massive one, which is like 5,000 or something in Amdrus, or something even more. It could be like 1,200. I don't remember. It's something a lot. Which is in Amdrus's bag.
Oh, Coco's saying 5,000.
5,000. Which I believe is in the bag of holding. Or somebody
Yes.
has it.
I definitely, yeah. Let me check my notes.
And you'll see kind of Hara kind of take a deep breath. She goes, if you need more, and you'll see her pull a ring off her finger. And hesitantly, but hands it towards whoever. And you can see what looks to be her wedding band that has a very finely cut diamond on it.
It's so sad.
I am removing the very large diamond from my bag of holding.
Unless you... Yeah. So at that point, meta knowledge, you have the option to attempt to use what gems you have with Hara's ring, and hopefully it's enough. Or you can use the big expensive one, even though you only need... Because you won't just take like a bit from the diamond, you will use the entire... So you're losing that 5,000. So it's up to you if you guys want to say yes
It's
and
worth
use
it.
that.
I feel like
I
it's
mean,
worth
I
it
would
to
say
bring
go
back
for
Joel.
it.
Or
Yeah.
attempt...
Because I don't want to take the Hara's ring.
No.
That just sounds cruel.
No.
Yeah.
She was
this is
offering it.
Joel we're talking about here.
Which is why she's offering it.
I feel like
True.
Joel would hate that. That would break Joel's heart even more if he
I
knew
know,
that
yeah.
Hara like used her
Uh-huh.
wedding ring.
Well,
we
it
got
would
this
have been
big old.
You know what?
diamond.
We got this big old rock
diamond.
and we used her
Got this
wedding ring.
You know,
Uh-huh.
I just didn't know if you
I'm-
guys wanted to keep it. It's you need 300
Joel has
versus the
sacrificed
5,000.
many a diamond for money for the rest of the party for things.
Yeah.
So I think
I'm actually reading through our secret chat plans, and I'm thinking we should
Don't
just
take
let
that
that motherfucker
woman's
die
ring.
and move on with our lives.
In that,
Did you see
Amdrus,
the GIF he posted? Let this man
Um,
die. He gets to roll a new character.
All the Billies in the war gets pissed.
in that, Amdrus,
Stop.
you have high enough passive. You're able to hear all this even through trying to talk these kids. So you would hear this, that Hara's offering the ring, and hope that it would be enough with the diamonds you have. What are you doing?
I will just stand like very, very like slowly like stand up again like Hara, put that ring away. It's not worth it. Oh,
put that ring back where it
everything
came
hurts
from, or so
so
help me.
or so help me.
You can see that like one of the kids kind of like helps you up, like the older Rico kind of helps you up.
Yeah.
Seeing you struggle, you old man.
Yeah, just like old man. I'm just like I'll tell you back in my day. We had to sail uphill both ways in the snow.
Sail
God.
up. Oh Jesus.
Yes.
Are you
Um,
coming
Fail.
back, Amdrus? With
I
the kids,
think-
or
I
you
am.
still far away?
I will be. No. I will keep them far. I will keep the children far away.
You
Like,
can see that
the
enough of
adults
your
have to talk
story
about
has
it.
gotten the kids to like be in their little imaginary world, forgetting what just kind of happened, and it's enough to distract them to play pirates, basically.
Could I
Yeah.
by chance, like, and seeing that the healing spirit didn't work on Joel, is it gone, or could I?
At this point, no. Like I've been generous enough to expand the almost
Yeah,
hour of roleplay, 20
minute.
minutes of or into this current minute. but you're reaching the very
Yeah.
end, so you have to make a decision at this moment. So that healing spirit, you'll have like
Oh, I
one or
was just
two.
gonna
rounds.
shoot it over to Amdrus.
Sure.
It's like, just take
I
whatever.
would say that you could get 2 rounds
Everything.
off if you had done this.
Okay, that's fine.
So roll 2d6.
And I
Nine.
would like
So
to.
if
I'm
you guys
gonna.
can hear that.
Oh wait.
Okay, perfect.
9,
9,
5, 13.
13. Okay.
Yeah.
Who the
Okay.
fuck is firing off fireworks
Don't know.
on a Monday night?
It's not even
Oh my God.
Halloween.
Sounds like where I used to live.
Anyways, yeah, it's not common here, which is the weirdest part. So yeah, you kind of heal the last bit of that as you walk over, producing this kind of large kind of diamond. And you'll see Elazar just kind of go, how in the... We don't have time. Never mind. And you place the...
Just-
Here's a
Massive.
massively uncut diamond that's worth a fuck ton of gold that you
Uncut-
just
Yeah,
said.
just like a fucking
giant.
like a fucking apple out of the bag. I'm like, I think this
Uh-huh.
will suffice. Yeah.
And kind of place it down. And he'll just kind of go, okay, I will try. And with that, he will begin to cast a spell, and golden light will begin to kind of shimmer off of him and kind of spreading down through his hands across Joel's. And as this light kind of grows up, anything you guys are doing,
Is he casting Revivify?
he's essentially casting, technically, I will give this up to you because you're using the big enough gem. He could use his 5th level spell slot and cast Raise Dead, which I would say,
Feels more appropriate considering we
Yeah.
we done pushed this fucking shit out way longer than a minute.
yeah, I was going to say that
Yeah.
might be what he actually has to do. So I will say,
Yeah.
yeah, he's casting Raise Dead, essentially. He has a single 5th level soul slot, and
I'm
You
just
can do
trying to figure out what to do, and I hate this.
well,
Because like I have. Oh, I can make gems.
Oh, now she fucking says so.
I didn't know.
I'm a
It's
gem
brand new.
factory.
Wow.
I'm
No,
a gem
okay,
factory.
no. Okay, because I can make gems that last for 10 minutes, so it depends.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Like what
I
ability
have
or
the spell
spell.
creation.
Oh, I forgot you had
Oh,
that.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like,
Wait. So can
Um,
you just
I can-
you have a spell slot?
I do.
Can you make a 500 gold diamond?
my,
It doesn't
Mhm.
say how much I can use, so I feel
I-
like technically.
I will look
Let
at the
me-
spell.
Do a Google.
um,
'cause
Twitter,
it's-
please help.
I know, yeah.
no, it says using any material created by the spell as another spell's material component causes the spell to fail. Last
Okay,
sentence at the
good to know.
underneath the thing.
Oh, okay. So it
'cause I
would
was
just
like,
be
"Oh,
like,
shit."
I can hoodwink someone and
Yeah,
sell gems, and then
basically.
it'll disappear to nothing.
Yeah, basically.
We can do
Okay.
that. Yes, we can do that.
100%.
Yes, we can do that, and I will. I am not down, or I am not
Against it.
over. I am not
Do I
against becoming a
have-
criminal.
They call me a criminal because I
I
killed
mean,
someone.
I'm already a
Because
criminal.
I think there's a spell that I also have that
Um,
can mask, like, make it seem like it's worth more than it is.
Probably. Anyways, in that point, as
18 right here.
Other than
We
that,
have a
like
sting
I
operation.
have remove curse still, but I don't know
Yes.
if that would be helpful to this.
Probably.
it might. It potentially could.
Can I? Okay, I don't know if this is gonna be weird, and I'm not trying to like metagame it or anything. I swear. Is there a way that I can almost weave the remove curse with his magic and kind of like intertwine the two?
I kind of love that. Sure, make a charisma saving throw.
I don't like this.
To
We're
bend
okay with those.
to
Oh,
bend.
I have a +9.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
to
you're okay
bend the
with it.
spell
I have a 19.
beyond what it is. A 19. Okay. I will say that as he's casting this ritual, you will see these almost divine sigils You will see it. Sorry, as the light kind of gets brighter and brighter, almost this like dome of sunlight that is just happening in this field out of the fucking nowhere. You will see that massive diamond begin to glitter and shine brightly, and slowly just be turning to like gem dust, like diamond dust. And as it does, you will see the dust almost seems to move on its own, creating this like sigil, this divine circle of power around Joel's body and around you all. And Amethyst, as you're holding this dagger and concentrating on this, you can feel your magic kind of weaving with that. And almost as it gets brighter and brighter, the dagger, while itself was reflecting light, and the crystal that it's made of like reflects light really well, it's almost doing the opposite. With so much light, it is getting darker and darker. And in that, you focus. And you almost can feel yourself through the divine magic happening, trying to reach into the dagger. Do you try to?
Yeah, I will go with my instinct.
Okay. You all watch as Elazar is doing this, and the crystal dust lays in the sigil and is glowing brightly. He goes, I think you guys need to offer something. And in that moment, Amethyst, focusing, disappears.
Oh no! No!
And the dagger drops. And you all notice this, like, absence of light shining off of it. Like, it's almost like a dark, like it's getting darker in this bright light of this ritual. What do the rest of you do?
4.
Can I grab the dagger?
Huh?
Arcana check? Arcana check something?
Sure.
How do I know what happened?
Make an Arcana check. Are you grabbing the dagger? Or are you just, like, looking at it? Like, what are you doing?
If you tried grabbing for it, I'd probably shout
grab
at you
the
to not
dagger.
touch it.
You shout that, and Amdrus grabs this. Gone. Disappears. In, like, a flash of dark light. Gone. And Elazar's eyes is widened, but the spell is already...
Nobody touch that
Team
fucking dagger!
Zephyr, what are you doing?
I don't fucking
Touch the
know.
dagger, it's fine. Touch the dagger, it's fine. Touch it, I dare
dagger's
you.
about to
Touch it, you
TPK
won't
us.
coward.
Ataim is gonna go inside of himself
18,
at the moment
18.
and like speak with he's going to speak with his patron and be like, what is happening, what is going on, what do I need to do, what can I do, can I do anything?
Make
Hear an ethereal
a
voice. It's fine.
I know,
Make-
yeah, it's,
make an Arcana check.
oh god,
No,
please.
this is not a Arcana check. I'm sorry. This is just a straight charisma check. Not saving throw, just
Okay.
check.
Charisma check. Okay.
Mhm.
D20 charisma, not great. So the lovely 10.
Silence. Nothing.
We're not in the we're
In
not
this
feeling it right now.
moment of panic, you kind of reach out, trying to ask, and there's no answer, at least not fast enough. You need to make a decision. What are you doing?
Fuck.
Touch it. I fucking dare you.
God.
Touch it. Listen, I accepted the dark cold power within me. Touch the fucking dagger.
Shut
I didn't say it was dark.
up.
I just said it was cold and primal.
up. Shut up. God, oh God. What would he do in this moment?
Just
I
in
know
the
what he would do in this
distance.
moment. I know exactly what he would do. in
What
this
he would
moment.
do? What would he do?
He's gonna look up at Zephyr.
Do you touch?
I don't know.
He's
But
gonna like
do it.
glare at you like, don't touch it. We don't know what it's doing.
Just hearing the explosions.
I
in the
know.
distance. It's not helping. Sorry if you guys can hear it.
He's gonna apologize, and the whole time he's slowly reaching for the dagger.
Don't
I
touch.
need-
Can I cast something at it?
The moment a finger even gets close, it's almost like the dark light pulls him into it. And before you even get to cast anything, it's like something reached him and pulled him in.
We had a good run.
18 back in the day.
And in that moment, Elzgar looks at you and goes,
And shoves you.
That's it. Credits roll.
if your friend was doing anything, maybe you can get his soul out from in it.
It means
I
maybe we need
don't
somebody
know.
on the outside. Like
I can be out here.
but we can't talk to you.
Yes, we can. And he shows
How?
you have his sending stone.
Well, okay. First off, I'm thinking that it's a whole nother dimension type thing because of
Which-
what we just experienced. So she's still like skeptical. Well, she's gonna be hesitant. I was like, well, you said you were trying to contact me the past few days. I never got word of it. It could be the exact same thing.
But if there's a chance, we need to try, right?
What if this is like all death? It's just trapping everybody, but that doesn't mean that we can get out.
But their bodies are not left. It might be something more. It is my only thought. You can stay if you'd like.
What are you gonna do though? We have to at least try to get him somewhere.
And you will see Hara kind of grabs kind of your elbow and just goes, "We'll be here."
I don't know what to do.
And in that moment,
Do it.
Elazar will
Do
also
it.
touch your shoulder. And you'll see in the middle of all this golden light spreads onto you, and almost like going through the cracks of your scales, this golden light kind of runs over and around you until you have this almost underglow of light. And he will cast Death Ward on you. This is his last 4th level spell slot. And he says, if it is going to kill you, this will stop it. So then we will know. And we can figure out from there.
Okay. She's gonna take a deep breath. She's gonna like look at Elazar very concerned, very nervous and anxious. I trust you. I guess we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Just see if you can do something about Joel's body. I don't know if Kaiman's the safest spot for you right now. But I trust you can do something.
We'll figure it out.
And then she's gonna be very hesitantly taking a deep breath and like
You can see
starting
Hara's
to
like
reach
shaking and scared.
I'm gonna be like shaking, reaching out, but still looking at like Elazar to Hara and just like really tense, but I'm just gonna slowly get closer
Okay.
to the dagger.
And as you do, and you get close enough, that black light almost rushes over you and pulls you into it. And in that moment, you feel that warmth of the death ward that is on you keep you from freezing suddenly, as cold runs through your body as you are ripped from your plane. And in that rush, you suddenly feel like you are falling, and there is no end, and just endless darkness is around you. Until suddenly, you feel yourself halt, like you hit your destination and hit the ground. Everyone, I would like you guys to roll acrobatics checks, please.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, thank you. Plus 10. Here we go.
I got a nat
You were the first. You were the first.
I love it. I love it.
Zephyr, what'd you get?
27. Or
20
wait.
Wow.
No, 25.
Okay.
Jesus
Still,
fuck.
fuck. Amdrus,
21 with an 11.
21.
Everyone just
Team
lands
with
on
an
top of
18.
me.
18.
That's exactly what happens. Is
My first good
Amethyst,
roll.
you cast this and you felt your power reach into this dagger, finding the source of its curse, and you reached out and grabbed it, and in that it almost pulled you, like a hand grabbed you back and pulled you in.
Said, bitch, bet.
Basically. And in that moment you felt rush until suddenly you hit the ground and it hurts. And as you're getting up, also poof, you get hit as Amdrus lands on you and goes ow and moves over, and then poof, Atim hits you and gets up, and poof, Zephyr hits you and you're just sitting on the ground as everyone has landed on you, and that's why they have a nice soft landing, is because they landed on you.
Puddle.
I think I'm dying.
As you all get up and you're like pushing yourself up, it did not feel good, and you all feel cold and it's dark. And as you look around, it's almost as if your dark vision is halved, and there is this oppressive black nothingness, and you can only see up to about 30 feet.
My alter ego.
Yes, we're in the void of Pyro now. And in this sense, you can almost see at the edge. It's almost like mist, rolling fog that almost seems to reach out to try to grab you all. But it's not fog, it's just darkness. Pitch black beyond that. As fire gets exactly what I'm going for. And you find yourself sitting in a natural place with these like gnarled, dead, twisting trees that kind of branch out, almost as if they are trying to also grab you. Like they need souls. What do you guys do?
Where are?
Can I try shooting like fire?
Sure. What do you
Like
do?
I guess produce flame. Can I shoot produce flame?
Yeah, as you cast
Yeah.
Produce Flame, the warmth is there in your hand, and you all notice that Zephyr has this ever glow to her. Not enough to give off light, but just in between her scales, there's almost this golden light. And as you bring up the fire, you can cast. Do you toss it into the dark?
Yeah.
As you toss it
I'm
into the
gonna
dark.
toss it at like the branching, I guess.
I mean, there is literally branches of trees, but if you're just throwing it out in the distance of like that smoke, that mist that is ever rolling, that pitch black mist.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Okay. So you
Start from
toss
that.
it, and as it hits that mist, it almost just disappears. Like you'll see the mist kind of react, but there is no new light beyond it. It's like the place ends at the mist.
And how far away are we from the mist? Could I like walk
It's
up to
about
it?
30 feet all around you. As you start walking, you notice it always stays 30 feet. As if you walk, you see more trees coming into view.
I don't know about y'all, but I have trust issues with the mist.
Yes, the two from my curse know
yeah.
where I get a lot of inspiration from this.
I'm gonna.
Also,
I'll
I'm
take
about
you
ready to go
Thomas
kick
to-
some asses
Right, it's
outside. My
getting
cats
worse.
are freaking out.
So are mine.
Very good. You guys are like right next
Do
to each other.
do we see Thomas Jane anywhere? No.
What?
Sorry, Thomas Jane, actor in The Mist.
Oh, gotcha. No,
uh,
you do not. Only you.
Uh,
The only
so
souls
Thomas
here
Jane?
are you guys.
Got it.
Hurdle like a firebolt at one of the trees to light it
Sure.
up and see if we can get more.
And you hit it, and like a tree, it begins to light. And kind of crackle and burn the tree a bit. But the spell does not persist because it's a cantrip, so it does disappear. It is... I believe it does not catch things on fire unless it specifies that it does. Things like create bonfire, I believe, specify that.
DM, do I feel like I have access to my full magical potential at this moment, or am I still very exhausted?
You
from
feel
winds
as
that just
exhausted
came?
as you were.
Okay.
It just says it ignites it
Yeah, so it just
That's it.
kind of burns there for a bit. You can see the charred marks. It seems to have effect.
Do we get any more of the space from the
Nope.
light? No.
The light does not seem to help.
Can we see each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's
Where
almost like
are-
it's like midnight. Like there's no like real natural light. You're only focusing, and because Zephyr, you have the goggles. Like you're only can see what's going on because of dark vision. It seems like it, anyways.
Did I actually produce the right thing? Where is it?
I can hear it like pick up on my mic. Like I don't know what to do. I'm sorry.
I'm
I
not
don't think we
hearing
hear
it.
it at all.
So.
We don't hear it.
Hopefully the stream doesn't, because I can see it on OBS. Like,
Mm.
Our team's going to pull out the drift globe,
okay.
and you'll hear him say the word Ithildin and cast daylight.
Daylight, not light.
Not light,
Okay.
daylight.
Daylight, it shines brightly, and it is like you are enveloped in daylight. You see more detail. You can see it almost like a rough, overgrown path that you're on. That you almost didn't notice, and these trees, you can almost seem to go in a vague line, like an orchard. As I have to think so hard for that fucking word. Like an orchard of trees. But like dead and gnarled. And in that,
Does it look like there's a path in front of us?
it
Oh,
does.
thank
It
you.
seems like there is a path. It seems like you guys are on some kind of old, overgrown, once be like walked path. The odd kind of stones, like cobblestone pieces, still there but overgrown. But with that, Amdrus, Atim, highest of the two passives here. You notice in the light something moves. You can't, again, it's just blackness beyond that 30 feet, but something almost seems to shift in it.
We may not yet be alone.
Are we
Right,
for the
yeah,
path? Are we
weapons
like
out,
in the
everyone.
middle of it, or are we like at the start and it's clearly which way we should go?
No, you're like in the middle. It kind of goes each way. It's like you were just dropped in the middle of
Center of like
an orchard.
Okay.
Yeah. That is right, eh? Orchard.
orchard? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, orchard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Orchard,
it right.
orchid. Some
Oh, I
Orch-
see. I see.
that was,
Orchid
Orchid's a
is the
flower.
flower.
yeah, I know orchid's the flower, but that's what I mean.
It-
I always
it's
fuck it
just
up,
the
so I'm
mix
like,
up.
I hope I'm saying that right. Y'all make fun of me for my
guess, yeah,
pronunciation.
I'll just-
so.
I'll agree with that, Taim, and I'll just say, right, weapons out, everybody. Just be ready in case something happens.
Okay.
We're definitely not alone.
Question,
Already an
Atim.
Eldritch
Where
Blast.
even are we?
Somewhere between heaven and hell, I imagine. Closer to hell, if I had to guess. Yeah.
Atim, question. How long does daylight last? Is it an hour?
The daylight spell. Let me look it up.
I feel like it's an hour, but it could be longer.
Oh wait, actually, I think it'll
Will
give it
you
to me.
dismiss?
Click on it. It's an hour, yes.
Okay. Okay. As did you guys walk, or are you guys just standing there? I should ask.
I'll start. I'll just pick a direction. Like, well, we'll find out if this is the right way. Say we start heading this way,
Okay.
just as a guess.
As you
Might
guys,
as well.
okay, everyone following? Zephyr, Amethyst. Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah.
watching. I would like everyone to make perception checks.
I'm still hurting. I'm still like I'm stretching.
Oh, I have disadvantage. Fuck me. Hold on.
Well, that is true. You
Oh,
do.
that's actually a natural 20. Well, just kidding. I ruined a natural 20, but
Oh, well. So Zephyr.
7.
Zephyr. Amethyst.
8.
8.
Oh,
Amdrus.
right. I'm so exhausted. Wait, do I have that?
I have a
disadvantage.
27.
That's true.
Hold on.
27.
Just roll it
Okay.
again. So 12 still.
12.
And I'm at half speed. Just
Yeah. So as you guys kind of walk on, you can see how tired Amdrus is. And it's a bit slow as you guys are walking. And again, it's just as you move, more and more of those gnarled branches appear and bypass. And it's almost like an endless orchard of just dead trees of darkness. And that whole time, Amdrus, you notice shifting move in the void. And it's only because of the daylight that you can almost sense it. It's less seeing, but it's almost like you know they're there. Because it's just, the daylight ends where your vision ends. Again, it just goes into darkness. But
I can feel something like encroaching a little bit.
And it almost,
Got
as you're continuing to walk, it almost seems like the light is stopping whatever is out there to getting to you. As
Okay,
you guys
good to know.
continue to walk, you all know, especially you, Zephyr, because hi, lady. She's been so cute lately. The stream did not see that, but that's fine. Zephyr, you would know because you know the spell. You would know that Raise the Dead is an hour-long ritual, like a spell that takes an hour to do it. And as you guys are walking and walking and walking, you can feel that hour has to be coming up. And even you, Atim, as it lasts an hour, right? You can feel the magic. All of you almost can see it like start to flicker a bit, as if the magic is starting to run out.
Mm-hmm. I would like to bonus action, like start sending the water from my hammer out.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I looked at your character sheet there, Fire Amdrus. I'm so sorry. The wave surge thing is its own thing. You can do that as a bonus action whenever. That is.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I got it mixed
Cool.
up with the crashing wave from the
Nope.
hammer itself.
That's okay.
So, yeah,
We're fine.
just let you know. So yeah, you can just do that. At
I will hold that against you forever now.
That's okay. But again, like you said, it only moves people. That's the thing. Whether you want them closer so you can hit them or away so you can run, whatever you want. And as that hour is coming up, Zephyr, you know, like, you haven't found anything. And it doesn't make sense, you know, if you haven't found the soul in time, you don't think it's going to work.
Okay. I don't know. I don't think she would like really say a whole lot. I think she'd be concerned, but she might say like, "I'm not sure if this spell is working. I feel like we would have seen something by now."
Right.
Perhaps the daylight spell is blocking it? For walking around in a cursed object.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. Whatever I'm seeing on the outside it's not being allowed in because of the daylight. And I'm just not sure if this is one of those situations where we have to fight the greater evil in order to rescue the soul of our friend, or what's happening here.
His nose is bleeding. I smell blood.
With that, you know, Asim, that the hour is coming up. Which also means, Amdrus, the hour for your Armor of Amethyst also coming up. Bring it out there.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at that team. I'm gonna look at everybody and just like, I'm gonna stop and just like, right. This may suck, but I suggest maybe we end the daylight spell a bit early and see if this is sort of a fight the greater evil to gain access to your friend's soul sort of situation. You know that old chestnut.
Are we going just completely dark, no light? Because I can just have light.
What? You know what? We should probably just do regular light. Does anybody have a light cantrip or anything like that?
Yeah, yes.
He holds
I
the
can.
orb.
Great.
All right. Do you stop
Are
the
we?
daylight?
Are we? Does this sound like something we're all in agreement with? Does this sound like a plan of action we're all
Well, it's been almost
generally?
an hour and we encountered nothing, so
Maybe we try with
Trial
no
and
light
error.
for a little bit.
okay.
You know what? Yeah. Well, let's go to the other extreme. See what happens. Maybe fluorescents pop up and we get shown the way.
Like,
All right.
You know, like
secret tunnel or
like
something.
like a secret tunnel of some sort. Yes, exactly. I was thinking that exact thing.
Secret tunnel.
Who's in love? Who's in love right now?
Too soon.
I know, yeah.
Oh,
It's like, oh, good.
Yeah.
Too soon.
All right. I seem you stop the daylight.
I'm going to drop daylight.
All right. As you drop it, I would love you guys to make perception checks.
Everyone stay close.
roll initiative. Oh, okay. 11 plus
Roll
9,
initiative
20.
based on your perception.
Hey, that would be fun.
It was like twirling on an 18 and then landed on the 4.
That's so rude. The dice are so rude.
It gave me a nat 20 where I
They're being
needed
nice
it,
to me
I
right now,
guess.
so hi, you guys are doing great.
Zephyr,
14.
Hmm?
14.
14.
I just heard teen.
Yeah, it always
My
cuts out the
mic is
first
so
one.
dumb. I don't
Yeah.
know why.
It's okay.
You're good, you're good.
Amethyst,
6.
6. Amdrus,
Dirty 20.
that is with disadvantage.
Yeah, because I rolled an 11 and a 15.
Shit.
Yeah, we're just supposed to ask that for our team.
Thank you. Oh, yep.
Okay. Oh,
It was a
okay.
good
And
roll.
our
So
team?
17 was
17.
is
And
my-
sorry, it was dirty 20, Amdrus?
Yes.
Okay. As the daylight winks out and the darkness is there, you immediately see those things kind of shifting and moving in. Do you cast the light at you?
No. At the behest of Zephyr, we're gonna try it in darkness for
Okay.
the moment. See what happens.
So Amethyst and Zephyr, you're looking out and you don't see anything moving. You don't feel anything. But Amdrus and Etine, you can feel something out there shifting and moving in the trees.
I'm probably going to ready an Eldritch Blast just in case.
Sure. And you can see the movements, these shadows moving closer, and they almost at one point finally start to reach to that light, and you will see almost figures, humanoid figures of just pure void of shadow begin to move in. I would like you guys to roll initiative.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
I rolled that with disadvantage, yeah.
I don't think I took it.
Yes. It is considered a check that includes you, Atim. You roll it with disadvantage.
Okay.
So let me roll some dice.
I was trying to see if I took armor back at this. I did not. Okay. Initiative, right? Yeah. And a disadvantage.
Mhm.
Fun time, guys. Fun time. Okay. Not terrible.
All right. As I hold on. Whoop! I was not on the right page.
I'm going to just briefly relieve myself.
Yeah, you're totally fine. As I will move you guys to a new map.
Oh, now I can look up and like I'm playing free games at a Walmart in the late 2000s, early 2000s.
I was so confused, but now I understand what you mean. It's a bit hard to see, and I apologize, but I wanted it dark to fit the mood. You can kind of see trees in lines there, and like spaces in between the trees. Obviously, yeah. And I will, for the sake of this, do this. I didn't think about this until right this second. Oh god, that makes it kind of hard to see. Shit, maybe this won't work. Well, if this gets too difficult, let me know by the end of this. Basically, this is going to be what you can see.
Okay.
So if you move your own tokens, you have your own spaces. Yeah, that you can.
Amazing.
Oh my god, yes, dynamic lighting.
It's not dynamic lighting, but sure. Should have done that. Didn't think about it.
Fucking.
I've heard the dynamic
I
lighting
wouldn't be
thing,
able
like,
to. It's
messes up with
so
people
fucking
so
annoying,
often.
and it wouldn't have been able to do what I wanted to do here. So
Hey, DM, did you? I was gonna say, did you see what fucking Coco put in?
no.
I saw that.
No, he just took it away. I just saw it.
I saw that. Was great.
Fucking, you're a
Coco's having a
nerd.
grand old time.
And with that, you will notice multiple things moving in. I would love a initiative of 20 or 25 to 20. Sorry, here we go.
30-20.
Dirty 20. Okay. 20 to 15.
17.
17.
Wow.
And that's on not being exhausted.
So 15 to 10.
12.
12.
Amdrus?
And
Oh,
Amdrus.
I'm sorry. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Did you want the total or what I rolled?
Well, if it's a 1, I would like that. But if it's a
Yeah.
total, let me know.
No, I rolled a 1 and then a 19, so
Cool. Going
Oh, you're flexing.
dead last. Oops, I missed. Team, you got what? Sorry.
12.
12. Sorry, erasing, fixing.
Good old disadvantage.
Yep. So in that moment, as I have way too many things, hold on. I forgot to grab a battle music. As fireworks are still going off, apparently. Jesus.
I'm actually getting
My
so
lord.
upset.
Don't understand why. Oh, what did
Sorry. I know that's stress. It's awful. I'm sorry.
Apparently it didn't copy when I copied it. God damn it. Oh.
Oh.
What is happening?
I
What
can
is-
hear you.
I know. Why?
I can hear you hearing you.
Right? This is
The,
weird. I'm trying to
the-
stop.
Momentarily crossed into multiple universes.
What is going on? Yo. What is happening?
The cursed dagger is really taking us some places.
I have no idea why we could all hear me. We could like hear the stream through Hydra, and I don't know why.
Oh my god, Hydra.
Anyways, I'm sorry. With that, you will all notice which Amethyst you are holding an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
So you would notice just within a lot of the light, multiple shadowy figures appear. So you
Dementors.
you can fire off something.
Yeah,
Dementors.
I'll fire it off at this one.
Okay. Roll the hit there.
That's an 18.
18 hits.
Ooh, she's spinning. Oh, that's minimum damage. So that would be 9 total. And do I get my other Eldritch Blast, or is
Yep.
it just the one?
No, you get it.
Cool. Fire it at the same bitch. That's a
Yeah.
dirty 20,
That hits.
and that's 8 damage.
Was anyone else holding a spell? I'm sorry.
I never announced I was holding a spell.
Okay.
I was just ready in case somebody like charged me, and then I was going to swing with my hammer. But that's
So you'll
that's all I had
see-
prepped.
Yeah, so as the light winks out, you will see figures beginning to step into that, and immediately, Amethyst, you fire off to hitting, and the shadowy figure seems affected quite a lot by it, but it's still almost like that fog behind it almost just fills it back in slightly, and it is still there and kind of moving towards you. Zephyr, you go first. What are you doing?
I'm going to throw a firebolt
Okay.
at the creature.
At which one? There is 4.
I'm going to do
Okay.
the one that I'm facing.
Okay.
Where is that
I would
one?
say you would
Okay.
have to move up a little bit because there is, I know you can't really see through this stuff, but there is a tree, so you would have to move up like a little bit here.
I'm sure that's fine.
Yeah.
With all the white, it's hard to see where the
I
trees
know.
are. It's okay. 24 to hit.
24 hits. Roll damage.
Is there a
Done
way
this
that you
spell
can
so
make those?
long.
Maybe not now, but like make those only visible to each individual person.
Maybe. Yeah. Hold on.
15 points of damage.
If I do this, Penguin, can you still see your
What?
little circle?
Yeah, no, it's still there. All
Oh.
of them are there.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So that does work. Stream will not see it, but everyone else, you will know your own. And then I will do that.
Yeah.
So you
Oh,
only
yeah,
see your
now
own.
they're going away.
Yeah, because I got to do one at a time here.
Oh,
So now you guys can only see your own. So stream will not be
Yeah.
able to see it, but it's fine.
oh that's
That
so
is-
helpful.
That's-
Thank
yeah,
you.
so
That was a good
helpful,
idea. So yeah, how much damage was that? I'm so sorry.
14.
14. You see as the fire hits it, the shadowy form almost seems to engulf a lot of it, not doing as much as you would like. Sorry. So just half damage.
Fine. I
Um,
would do like more because it's a void. I was hoping.
that is your action and 10 feet of your movement. What are you doing?
I think that's gonna be it for me. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's it.
All right. It is now this thing's turn, and it will 1, 2, 3, 4. It like rushes towards you, and it will see you strike out, and it doesn't really try to like hit you. It just tries to like touch you, and it will try. Yeah, it will try its what is this thing called? Strength drain attack.
Oh.
And that is going to be a 21 to hit.
They are Dementors.
It's-
Kind of are. And you take 7 points of necrotic damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
on. 13.
13 is a pass. You are fine. That is all it can do, but the other one also moves. Going 1, 2, 3. Moving to you, Amdrus. It's going to strike out at
Swing
you.
on it.
Hmm?
Oh well, I mean, yeah, it'll hit first, and then I get to try my swing.
Yes, because if you were holding an action to hit. That is only going to be a 12 to hit.
Does not hit, surprisingly.
So it misses, but you get your reaction to hit. So you were
Okay.
holding that there. So you can...
Exhaustion level 2 doesn't include attacks, it's just
I
ability
believe
checks,
it's...
right?
I think it's
Yes.
ability checks, and then it's speed. I think 3 is saving throws and attack rolls.
Yeah, 3 is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Okay, so I can still roll regular.
Yep.
Thank God. All right. Crashing Tide +8. How does a 22 to hit sound?
22 hits. And you'll just get the one
Great.
hit, because this is just you holding your action.
Fine,
So
no,
Just
yeah.
a reaction.
Fine by me. That is a D8. Where'd you go? Nope, that's a 10. There it
There's
is.
the combat music.
Yeah. Oh, max damage, bitch!
Okay.
I'm tired of losing people.
How much damage?
12 points. Sorry. I
12.
was like max. Like you knew.
You will see as you hit, you are just hitting shadow, and it doesn't seem to affect it very much. But because it's magical, it still does affect it. Resistant.
Okay.
So you said 12. It was 6 in total, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah. 12. 6. Yeah.
6. Okay. All right. That is their turns. Amethyst, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast again. Probably still focusing on this one down here.
Okay. I will say, you would notice because Amdrus is right next to you swinging. You would notice that his hit like kind of glides through it and only really kind of messes it. You noticed when you hit with force damage, it fully took the brunt of it. It is not resistant to force.
Oh.
Just putting that out there.
I would probably lean over to Amdrus and be like, I think you gotta bop it.
She guessed.
And
Eldritch
she's
Blast.
going to Eldritch Blast it.
Okay.
Oh, that was almost a nat 20. I'm so mad, but 22.
That hits. Roll damage.
That is 14 damage.
14. As the last hit, the shadow scatters. You still have one more. You can aim at something else.
Yeah. I'll probably like just move down here and I'll aim at this one here.
Okay. Sure. Roll damage. Or roll attack.
Oh, that was almost another natural 20. I'm so mad, but that was a 2. Or, sorry, a 10.
A 10 does not hit. As it, you kind of blast off, trying not to hit Amdrus, and his like cold mist coming off, you're kind of like, ah! And you just happen to miss. At least it wasn't a natural 1. That could have went badly.
Yeah, I know, but that was like twice that it was almost a 20, and I'm very upset.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All
These
right.
dice are cock teases.
Anything else you're moving anywhere?
No.
Okay. Amdrus, or Atim, this one moves towards you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Striking out towards you. Hi! Ah! My god, my dice just went flying. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
Ooh, that just shield. We're gonna shield.
Shield, okay. With that, Amethyst, your back's kind of turned, but Atim, you notice another one. 2, 3. Ooh, it just can make it. It was just outside of your visual as it comes from behind towards you and is going to strike at you. It was just
Okay.
out of that, like, orb they sent, and that is going to be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
You take 7 points of necrotic damage. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
$13?
Oh,
Awesome.
sure.
Hold on.
I actually realized you don't even need to make a saving throw. So I apologize. Never mind. It just happens. Zephyr, when you're hit, reduce your strength score, the base stat, by 1, as it hit you and it drains the strength from you.
Oh,
Amethyst,
hold it.
as you are hit from behind, it takes a lot more out of you. Your strength goes down by 3.
You just go into the
Strength
0 minus
score.
3 is still a 0?
No, the strength score, not
Strength
modifier.
score.
So what
Oh.
you're gonna want to do is click it and then go click the word strength, and then you can go
Okay.
override score.
Yeah.
And just minus
Oh.
3, whatever it is.
Oh.
If you hit 0, you die.
Oh, that's cool. I have no fucking strength, y'all.
Just putting that out there.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, I
Oh.
realized not a
Whoops.
saving throw. That is something different. This just
Oh.
happens.
You said -1 for me, right?
-1, yes.
After
Why
this
was there
fight,
more for me?
Because I rolled a different number.
hey,
Um,
after this fight, can you send me the stat block for this monster? Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's called a shadow. It's a half challenge rating. It's real nice. Yeah, just letting you know. You can look at that. But with that, oh, you are over here. Zephyr, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It can just make it. Oh, wait, its movement is 40. I was thinking it's 30. So it could move. Get closer. Another shadow just outside of your range, behind the other one, shifts and is going to attack you with a 6 to hit. I rolled a 2. It was almost a natural 20, and then it bounced to a 2, and I'm like, my lord. So I'm assuming 6 does not hit.
Nope.
That is them. Team Amdrus, you're on deck.
Okay. Goodness gracious, I have so many features that I have to look through over everything all the time. I need to write a cheat sheet for myself.
Might help.
It will. Okay. Okay. So anyway, so the one that just accosted me, how dare, gross. We are going to quicken a lightning charge on myself.
Okay. You begin to get all lightninged up.
Get all lightninged up, and then we're going to God, that music came in right at the time. And then we are going to shocking grasp.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Come on. 16?
16 hits.
All right.
Roll damage.
Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to have to do a lot of math. Okay, so that's 10 lightning from shocking grasp. We're going to roll an extra d6 from... I got max damage, so that's another 6.
Plus 5, right?
Yes.
So plus 1
plus
and
5.
then plus the 4 from your thing.
And then
So
there
that's 21.
Yes.
But we
On
can't
top
roll.
of that, there's Heart of the Storm.
Oh.
Whenever you start casting a spell of first... Oh, it has to be a first... Oh, no, yeah, I did. A first level that deals lightning damage. Creatures of your choice within 10 feet of you take 3 lightning damage.
Ah, right. So you're adding another 3 to your damage?
Yes.
Or somebody
And that-
else? Because you can attack the other... Yeah, there's those 2 as well.
So yeah, also all of these 3.
Just a creature of your choice.
Creatures of your choice.
Oh, okay, cool.
So any creature within 10 feet of me is going to take another... It's going to
3.
take 3
As
lightning
you
damage.
shock and the lightning rips through it, you can see the shadow doesn't take hold a lot of it. It is resistant to lightning.
Ooh,
So it's half
okay.
damage. So that is 10 points of damage. No. It would mean 24, half 12 points.
Okay.
To the one, and then 1 point to
The other 2.
the other. So, yeah.
The one near Amethyst and the one near Amdrus.
Yeah. Okay. But you still hurt it quite a lot. You can see its form kind of half there. That is your action, bonus action, and
That's-
you can move
Oh, I can move.
without reactions from this one guy.
So... And then... We're gonna go there. I had to think about it for a second. I was like, oh wait, then I can't see.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, I would say as you walk out there, you notice that you don't see Amethyst anymore. Just letting you know. Cool. Amdrus.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take all of my swings at this motherfucker here in front of me.
Yeah.
So first is 23 to hit,
23 hits.
and then we're going to do a D8 plus 4 is 9 points of damage, and then we're gonna pump a defensive flourish into it.
Okay.
Because I haven't done this in a minute.
Yeah.
Because I haven't needed to. But I don't have a lot of health.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a D10 on top of that. There you are. 8 more points of damage. Let's fucking go. So it was 9 plus 8 is... I can't do math anymore. Fuck. 9 plus 8 is 17.
17 halved.
Yeah. And
that's
then,
the first attack, right?
And then I get 8 added to my DC, or my AC. So it goes from 16 to 24. Until the start of my next turn. And then next attack with the... Oh, mother French toast. No. It rolled back out to me. Thank you, dice. Okay. This is going to be with the Crescent Star.
Mm-hmm.
Which... Oh, it just gives off a faint cold glow and dim light. Oh, so it does give a dim light automatically. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 19 plus 8. And then that is D6 this time.
Okay.
Plus 4. 4 plus 4 is 8.
To hit?
Yeah. No. Damage.
Oh,
it was a
I'm
19.
sorry.
It was a 19 plus
Right,
8
I was
to
like,
hit.
hold up. What? Yeah.
And then
okay.
8 points of slashing damage with that weapon.
Half
And
before.
then I'm going to Crashing Tide Warhammer again. Does 15 hit?
15 hits, yeah.
Okay. And then that's another D8. 8 plus 4 is 12 again.
12. As you carve and hit this thing, it's able to keep its form, but you can see that most of its form is gone, and what's little of the shadow is very, very little of this shadow is left. It is looking very hurt.
Motherfucker.
So sorry.
Yeah, I just carve into that bitch. Let's go.
Okay, top of the round. Unless you are moving at all, Zephyr.
So, out of curiosity, if I can flavor this,
Mm-hmm.
for Thorn Whip, it says if I decide to, I can pull the creature 10 feet away. Could I essentially cast it like behind it and pull a creature 10 feet away from me?
No,
instead
you
of
can
closer?
you can pull a creature closer to you.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't push them. Yeah, you only pull them. Sorry.
Okay, I was hoping. That's fine. I'll still use it.
Yeah.
On them, on the one creature, because this is the one I hit first, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Is it a ranged attack? Spell attack? You would have disadvantage.
Yeah, it's 60 feet. Okay.
You have disadvantage because it's within 5 feet of you.
Well, I just had a natural 20, so.
Sorry.
Okay. That's still okay. I got a 19.
19 still hits.
Okay. Alright. 8 points of piercing.
8 points. Half to 4. Okay. Anything else you're doing? Is your action?
No, that's it. That's it.
Okay. It is now that one's turn, and it will strike out at you with a 18 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Okay. You take 10 points of necrotic, and your strength score is reduced by 2.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
So -3 in total?
Yeah. The one next to you, Amdrus, is going to strike out towards you with a natural 1.
Okay, nope.
I will just do a quick little roll to see if anything bad happens. I rolled 99. No, nothing is bad. It's just swings and misses. Which, honestly, if it hit you, it would have taken 24 points of cold damage, which probably would have killed it, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Amethyst, your turn. You can
I'll
see
just keep
this
hitting the one that
looks
I'm
rough,
just-
and this one looks hurt.
All right, I'll hit the one that's beside Amdrus
Okay.
in hopes that he will help me out.
Okay.
I will limp my way to you. Yes.
18.
18 hits. Roll damage, though your min will kill it.
That's a 10.
And-
Technically 14.
14, yeah, it had 2 hit points. You just kind of blast the shadow into nothing. You still have one more
Yeah.
that you can aim at a different one or disadvantage the one next to you. It's up to you.
Hit one of the ones in front of Zephyr.
Yeah,
Did you-
I'll hit this one.
This one and this
or
one both look hurt. So
This one?
yeah, both those in kind
Yeah.
of a line there.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
hit that one.
Okay.
16?
16 hits. Roll damage.
Oh, that is max damage for 14.
14. As you blast it, you almost think you kill it, but just enough shadow kind of forms up to this vague human, barely holding on.
God damn it. Like,
Sorry.
what, 1 hit point?
2.
Oh, motherfucker!
Sorry.
All right.
We're gonna
Uh,
get TPK'd by this fucking dagger and its secrets. Secret
And its
Dementors.
secrets. All right, that is your turn.
Multi-secret.
This one is actually. Hold on. Would it follow? No, it would just go for the closest person, which by 1 square is Amdrus.
Mm-hmm.
So that is going to be an 8 to hit.
Nope.
Can't seem to hit you.
Definitely
Which partly would
below
help.
24.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck. I didn't. It has to get a natural 20, I think, to even get that. The one against Zephyr and Amethyst also taking attacks here. So Zephyr is a 10 to hit,
Nope.
and is a 10 to hit again. I rolled 2 6s there for Amethyst.
Oh, thank God. Oh,
Yeah, I rolled 6 twice.
keep your chilly hands off me, boy.
All right. Cool. Our team. Amdrus on deck. What you doing?
Hello?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize my mic was muted.
You can see 3 of them. One of them looks very rough. The one by Zephyr here.
Oh, perfect.
I'll
Because
do this.
all right. Yeah. So
This
I'm
one
just gonna fire out
looking hard.
2 Eldritch Blasts. One at this one and the one at Amdrus.
Okay. Roll hit.
So we'll start with the one in front of Zephyr first.
Yeah.
26.
26 hits. Roll damage.
11, 15. Yes.
Yeah, again, it had 2 hit points instead.
Perfect.
This time from behind, you just see it blast, similar to Amethyst, even though you didn't see any of it happen. But
Force as breezy as the wind. And a 13.
13 just hits.
Ooh, yes. All right.
They are
That is
just shadows.
another 12 damage.
12 points. It is up, but looking rough. All right. It's your action. Anything else you're doing? Bonus action, anything?
No.
Okay. Amdrus.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing on this motherfucker in front of me. I'll yell out to Amethyst. I'm like, Amethyst, I'll be there in just a second. Let me clear these bastards, and yeah, we'll just start swinging again.
Okay.
Crashing Tide Warhammer.
Yep.
15 again.
15 hits.
Oh, thank God.
Your men feel
D8.
killed.
That's 6 + 4.
Okay.
Is
As you hit it, whatever Atium did weakened it enough where your hammer just scatters the shadow back into the void.
perfect.
Like a mist
and
that
then
just rolls back in.
I will take 10 of my 15 feet
Mhm.
to move up.
Oh, yeah. Right, I forgot. Okay.
Yep. And then we will Crescent Star
Okay.
for a +8 to hit.
You could bonus action dash to flank if you'd like, but then you wouldn't get the 3rd attack, so it's up to you.
Actually, I would.
You
Hold
just
on a
wouldn't
second.
get the 2nd attack is the only thing. Or the 3rd attack, I'm sorry.
Yes, I fucking would. Hold on a second, because let's see, what is it? Defensive Flourish When I use the defensive flourish, my walking speed increases by 10 feet.
Oh.
So 16 to hit.
Yeah.
Defensive first to hit.
Wait,
That's a
but
D6 plus 4. 4 plus 4 is 8, and then a D10 to add onto that is 9 points of damage.
So
Let's
what was that in
fucking
total?
go.
Sorry. I missed the first
8
half.
plus 9. 8 plus 9. Because it was 4 plus 4.
It's 15 divided by
Yeah,
2
plus-
is 7.
My AC is now 25. My speed increases by 10 feet, and move over here, and then
Beautiful.
we'll do that again.
With advantage.
That's 9 plus 8 is 17.
That hits.
Natural 20. Let's
Hey-o.
fucking go.
All right,
Thank
roll
you for
percentile.
Thank you, Amethyst. Oh.
I got you, boo.
And this is doing nothing.
I'm here for moral support.
Just existing.
70
You know what?
straight.
We love it.
70. You ignore any damage resistance for this, which is great for this thing. It is called I lost it. Great hit. Yeah. You
So
did
that's
great. You just see
that's
like the great.
Yes.
great. Great. Bad.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You're
5.
playing DDR over here now.
Yeah. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 4 is 14.
14, and it takes its brunt, the full brunt, and it is looking rough, but still standing.
Oh.
I will say, with you moving that way, you no longer see Atim, and you barely see Zephyr. Putting that
Oh,
out
hold
there.
on. I also, because I got advantage.
Mhm.
Oh no, did I burn that?
No, it's just something.
Oh, once
when
on
you
your turn, when you have advantage on an attack roll, they need to make a DC 13 strength or saving throw or be knocked. Can they be knocked prone?
They
I don't know.
cannot
It's a
be
shadow.
knocked prone.
Okay,
As you
well,
hit
then
it with
never
the
mind.
kind of the water surging to see if it would, it just seems to go back up.
Okay, perfect.
All right, back to the top. Zephyr. Amethyst, you're on deck.
I'm going to use Primal Savagery
Okay.
on it.
Okay. Roll the hit.
18. 18 to
18.
hit.
Yeah, 18 hits. Roll damage.
6 points.
6. As you carve into this, and the acidic nature, again, it being a shadow, it seems resistant to acid as well. So it takes 3
God.
points. That's your action. Are you moving at all, Zephyr?
No.
Okay. Amethyst. You have one on you that's looking rough, and the one that Zephyr's struggling to kind of get any damage in here.
Yeah. Amdrus has this. I'm gonna hit the one that Zephyr's got.
I just realized. Can you hit it? Oh yeah, you can see it. Sorry. Yeah, you're good. You're good. You can see. I was looking at Amdrus's.
Natural 20.
Yeah,
Shit,
you
okay,
do.
Roll percentile. Jesus.
Love it, love it, love it. Let's go. Let's go, team. We are here to save a friend. Do
77.
not forget.
77.
77.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said 37. I was like, bitch, no.
Hilarious.
7 away
It might. Yeah, I mean it kind of helps, but roll double damage, as usual.
Okay.
I mean it.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Why? I didn't mean to roll that. I rolled.
Oh,
read
it
the
just
wrong thing.
happens. It would knock it prone, but it's ignored. But something else also happens.
So I rolled a 2.
So double
plus
to
the
4 plus 4
Yeah.
plus another
8.
4.
So 12.
So 12 points of damage. And you will see it disappear as you knock it back. And Zephyr, you'll still see it as it kind of... It looks like it would fall prone, but the shadow just reforms kind of ghoulishly towards you. Dealing... You said 12 points of damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's looking hard.
We're gonna blast it again.
You cannot see it anymore. Because it is outside of your vision. Which is the bad thing about that.
All right. Can I just like take a straight roll then for the one in front of me? Since like it would be disadvantage, but wouldn't I get advantage because Amdrus is there? So wouldn't
No,
that
because
make
it's
it
a range, so range don't get advantage on flanking. Yeah, so it's just
That's-
straight disadvantage. I'm sorry. Well, you can make a disadvantage attack against the one that you pushed that way. Kind of shooting off into darkness.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
You got this. It'll be another natural 20. Let's
I
go.
believe in you. Yeah, let's go. Move it.
Oh,
Two
you
nat
know,
20s.
I was gonna say that, which means you
19.
get to. I have 2 of them.
A 19, you'll see as it flies off. Hopefully you hit. Roll damage.
Hopefully.
Max damage for 14.
Max damage. Okay. You have no idea what happened. You don't know if it hit or not.
Okay, well,
Just
I'm going
fire
to
it off
assume I
into it.
did.
Okay. With that, it is now the Shadow's turn. Which one of you looks weaker physically?
Oh,
Physically.
physically. No, that'd be
That would be
Amethyst.
Amethyst. It will, as it is trying to take as much power as it can from somebody, it will attack you, Amethyst. And oh my lord, that is the 5th time I've rolled that number on this. It is a 10. I rolled another 6.
Not while
Cool.
I'm here. Not while I'm here. You're not touching my
There you
girl.
go.
Get the fuck off.
Our team, they're gone. They're good.
They're good.
You don't see anything.
I saw one get pushed away. I just
You
don't
did
know what
get-
happened to it.
This is true.
So I think I'll head in that direction.
Okay. Kind of having to move through some trees here.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can barely tell.
Yeah.
Uh,
Actually, it would be just like kind of shifting through trees.
move closer
It's
to.
difficult terrain to go straight up.
It's difficult terrain to go straight up.
Yeah, because you're like in the middle of one of the tree lines here.
If I go to the
So-
right.
Like right here is no tree.
Nice.
So it would just be like, you know, moving here would just be extra, like an extra 10 feet.
Okay.
And as you move in, it is not there. You do not see the shadow anymore.
Okay. So how much movement is it?
So there's 25 in total.
Yeah.
So you have 10 feet of movement left.
I'll just move closer towards Zephyr.
Okay.
Is there any more?
Zephyr, you would see that there is another one.
Oh, it just like cut off from me.
Hmm?
The map, like, is cut from me. Like, I can't see the shadow anymore.
Well, there's just one down here that you can
No,
still
just the
see.
one. It's just the one in the back.
Oh, I thought the other one I could still see.
No,
Never mind.
that, the map does indeed end there.
I tried. I tried to do that too earlier. I tried to like pull it down, and I was like, oh, it's just.
Oh, well, it was showing like
Yeah,
a
I-
little bit ago, so that's
Yeah,
why
I
I got
deleted
confused.
it. You could see another one if Atium is asking.
Oh, yeah, I'd probably
Yeah, I was
tell
like,
him.
are there more?
Kind of point in that direction. Atium, are you action dashing or anything?
Oh, true. I just moved.
Yeah, you just moved. That's all you've done. If not, it is Amdrus.
I will.
Just realized.
Sorry. I will bonus action expeditious retreat.
Okay. So double that speed.
Yeah.
Or at least bonus action dash, essentially.
Bonus action dash, yeah.
But
So I'll walk up closer to Zephyr,
which allows you to see it.
and then I'll fire my 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay, roll to hit.
16.
16 hits, roll damage.
12 plus 4.
It is dead.
Yeah.
It had 6 hit points. So you just kind of
Right.
blast off and hit them, and the shadow just scatters again. And there's a moment. There doesn't seem to be any more shadows appearing. What do you guys do?
Then Atemi will be like, well, now we know what happens without the light, so then we're just gonna cast normal light on the drift globe. I'm
Cast
just gonna
light,
hold it up.
giving off. And that is a, 20 foot, and then 20 foot dim? 20 foot full,
Yes.
20 foot dim? Okay. Beautiful.
Yep.
Right.
An additional 20 feet dim.
Why are you
Uh,
crying? There's no crying. There's
And
no
that-
crying in baseball.
And I guess that technically is also only
Right.
lasts for an hour, but it's a cantrip, so
yeah, so you can keep on doing that one, though.
I'll just keep doing.
Where the daylight is a once per day thing you can do.
Yes. Yep.
So in that, with the light spreading, I ask, do you guys continue walking down the path?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Unless I see something else, can a perception check? Does another path open up, or
Make a perception check. Anyone who wants to can as well.
21?
21, okay.
Oh no, shit! Hold on.
Keep forgetting.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, 21.
30,
Damn,
20.
that's good.
30, 20,
13.
13,
14.
14. As you guys look around, while there is other paths technically through these like lines of trees, there is no like worn path like you're on.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just
Okay.
keeping on the path.
As you guys continue to walk, you
I'm
notice.
assuming my. Sorry, I was gonna say my thing goes away.
Yes, as you continue to walk, you see that the icicle or the ice formed around Amdrus's armors fade, and you know it's been an hour. I would love all of you guys, or anybody that wants to make an intelligence check, or I guess this would be an Arcana check.
— 23, baby.
18.
Also an
18.
18.
18, 23, and I assume Zephyr, you're not
No.
making one. Okay. As you guys are walking, knowing that hour is gone, and figuring out that you haven't found Joel, which means the ritual must be done. Part of you thinks that can't be true. That it can't just run out that quick. And I will say, Amethyst. As you try to think, ask for advice from Zaina, there is no answer. It's like something is blocking her. But Hatara comes forth and says, I don't think time works the same way. But I do not know how long you have. Maybe you should rest. You're all tired.
Can I try and do another Arcana check to see why Hatara is here and not Zaina?
Sure.
21.
I would say, as you really try to focus, there is like an oppressiveness of the area you're in. That you feel like whatever little dipped in pocket dimension shit you guys wandered into or through your spell opened up because of what you had cast. It's almost like, if you really think about it, it's almost like you can feel here, but it's almost like it's like her presence is like moving through mud. Like it's very slowed.
Okay. Like that's for
Oh.
Hatara
No,
or for Zaina?
for Zaina. Hatara
Okay.
is physically with you always. So she seems fine.
Fair. I think we still have more time. Maybe we should rest.
Sure. And I'll look around, and it is just the 30 feet and then fog always.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, if that's, I honestly don't see a better option because I am running on less than fumes right now. I'm gassed.
A rest could be nice, yes.
Zephyr, how are you feeling?
I really need to sleep.
All right. Here we go. Everybody take a shift. We'll just have to do it solo, unfortunately. I'll take first one.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, I think I'm good enough. I could probably take first.
Okay, well then if you want to take first, I'll take one of the middle ones then. Because I can still melee shit. So.
All right. And in that, you guys just rest on the path? How to work together?
I don't think we have anywhere else to be, so I mean that's where I would recommend. I feel like Amdrus would go.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of keeping the drift load glowing. I don't think it's an attunement item, right? So anyone could every hour keep the light going if you guys want. As long as you know the command word, which Etienne could easily teach you. In that case,
Elisana.
A story is forming in my mind.
Okay.
Sorry.
As you guys,
Something in me.
okay, as you guys all kind of sit down for the first watch, Zephyr, I would love for you to make a perception check.
14.
14. As everyone falls asleep pretty quickly, you kind of are able to keep watch, and when you see the light dim and flicker out, you can say the command word and light it up again. But in those moments, in darkness, you notice more figures appear every so often. But when the light comes up, they push back, held at bay by light. And you guys keep that up. And you don't miss casting this or fall asleep. You guys can safely have a full rest and a long rest if you'd like.
Fuck. Thank you. Thank you.
So you guys can all hit long rests. And on that note, I know we had quite a short session, but I think that's a good place to end. Ironically, next Monday for Halloween, you guys dive even deeper in a creepy, gnarled, dark forest.
Oh my goodness. Why?
And I was originally going to ask if we wanted to do something, but I guess the story said
We're
yes.
gonna do this.
So I'll make sure to up the creep factor. I'll give you guys that.
Thanks.
I know, right? Thank you. Like we wake up into an even further nightmare. Wow. Oh my god.
Thank you, but no thank you.
But yes, I know it was a short session. Jesus Christ. And sadly, we'll see where this goes. This was a weird direction I didn't know if you guys would take. It would fully depend on what you guys wanted to do. I was expecting y'all to take the body and run to Kaiman or something. But Amethyst decided, knock knock, open up, and dived into a curse, which is great.
Yep.
Honestly, it feels right. Out of everything, she would.
You did ask me about it, and I was already thinking about it. But, so yeah. Anyways, have a wonderful night. we will see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully, maybe they can find Joel's soul within this dark, creepy place.
Do you mean
Do you
next
mean
week?
next Monday?
Next Monday. What did I
Monday.
say?
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow
I'll
is
play
when
tomorrow.
again?
We're doing
Hey.
it tomorrow, guys.
Down
One more
tomorrow.
game. Let's
I'm not doing
fucking
it
go.
I will not be here because I work until 9.
Oh,
No,
God.
you're good.
My
It's good.
bad. Next week. We'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.